was March 10th, 2009, so it would have been for the fall 2009 collection, and this collection was called Horn of Plenty. So again, like I've told you, he put on these unbelievable experiences for his runway shows. The runway was a big kind of circle that you walked around this giant heap of garbage in the middle. So I'm backstage at the show, and I can tell that this is going to be a really special collection. The hair and makeup, you know, as I'm seeing it come together on my body, I'm like, wow, this is really going to be one for the books, literally. And we're all standing in lineup, and I just remember my mind racing. I was so nervous because I was wearing this amazing gown that was so long. And even for me to say it was so long really means something. By the time I got up to where Lee was, I said to him, Lee, I am so sorry if I ruin your show. I really am nervous about tripping, and if I do, I'm so sorry. And I'll never forget, he said, Karlie, you wear the dress does not wear you. If you fall, turn it into a moment. Grab it and throw it. That is what proceeded to happen. I'm walking out on the runway. I take a couple of steps and I can already feel this dress is getting tucked under my heel, and I'm like, okay, that's it, I'm doing it. And I have my hand on my hip, and I take my right hand, and I bend down in the middle of the runway, I pull it out from under my heel, and I throw it on the ground. And I feel like alive. I feel like totally full of adrenaline and freaked out from like breaking the rules. And I step off the runway, and I think, okay, well, that may be the end of my career. But I gave it my best shot. And I said to Lee afterwards, I said, I'm so sorry, was it okay? He was like, you were great. You're fabulous. It wasn't until maybe a few months later, I was driving in LA down Sunset Boulevard, which is a very busy street in LA, and I look up and I can't believe it. There's a billboard for Alexander McQueen, and it's the picture of the moment where I'm on the runway throwing that dress. And I have goosebumps even just thinking about this, because it was such a full circle moment of this situation I was terrified of happening, me falling on the runway, which turned into one of the most memorable moments from that collection that Lee decided to turn into a global campaign. Sometimes you just can't control it, and it's in those moments that you actually grow. No matter what life throws at you, you kind of just have to pull that dress out of your heel, throw it on the ground, throw your shoulders back, and keep on walking. I hope you guys enjoyed that little trip down memory lane, and if you want to hear any more stories, drop a comment below if you have any ideas of moments that you would love me to tell you more about.